add that in as like a blooper.
We should. Wait, we should. Hi guys.
Hi. What's wrong?
Wait, that was kind of...
That was actually so funny watching us both come up at the same time.
Hi guys, we're back.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Literally hate myself. Anyway, did you just hit my knee?
Did I hit it?
No, did you hear my knee?
Oh,
That was what that crack noise was.
I thought someone was knocking on the door.
No, I've got like
Please.
I've got like really crackly knees. I'm like an old lady.
Olivia's very hypermobile.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing in our break. We were testing the flexibilities of our... I can't do anything cool. Look at that freaky little thing. Brag.
What was the other stuff that I was doing?
You're putting your feet together.
Oh yeah, but you guys aren't getting that for free.
Smart. That's a businesswoman right there.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna now talk about some scary stories.
Yeah, we've got our little... We're in the pitch black. We have our little ring light on us. It's very spooky campfire stories. And yeah, Olivia has a lot of spooky stories, which I'm very excited to hear. I have one that I remembered from the other night that I haven't told you about.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
But when I remembered it, I was like, I need to tell Olivia.
Before we start.
Yes. So today's episode is sponsored by...
Not the MUA. Slow zoom.
If anyone does want to sponsor us, reach out, please.
I don't know what that was. I need help. Anyway, now that I've had my vape hit, God, we literally can't take anything seriously.
No.
Okay, I want to hear your story first because it's something that's completely new to me as well. So let's start with your story.
Oh my god, I'm shy. What the hell?
Not the...
I'm so shy.
I'm so shy.
I'm so shy. Okay. So
do you want me to tell the story first?
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know what that was. I got like stage fright. It's literally us two in a ring light, and I was like, this is too much pressure.
Oh my god, okay. So what's a good one to start? Let's start from the beginning. From birth now.
That's a spooky story.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here, so that's scary enough as it is.
BetterHelp sponsor us. You'll do everyone else's, do ours. I swear every podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
God. You know what is so right though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so right. Okay, no, but genuinely, like, we'll start from when I was a kid. Apparently, okay, this is so creepy, and honestly, I feel like it might be a result of the bath salts.
Great callback.
Apparently, there was a time when I, like, literally, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't see a clown. I have no memory of this, by the way. This is all, like, retold events from my parents.
I'm already petrified. I hate clowns.
So do I. But I, like, apparently was, like, sitting at the gym table or wherever we were, and there's, like, a sliding door that, like, goes outside. It's, like, one of those glass ones.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently I just start screaming my head off. My mom and dad were like, Liv, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Are you sore? And I was like, no, the clown in the window won't stop looking at me.
No.
I'm not joking. This is like
No, ew.
apparently I think I was like 3 or 4 when this happened, and like I've been like petrified of like clowns like my whole life.
Do you think it was a clown, or do you think it was like a spirit of a clown? I don't know which one's more scary.
I mean, I don't know why there would be a spirit of a clown in Springfield.
For some reason, it doesn't seem out of place for Springfield, though. Like, I don't know why, but...
I don't know, but I can imagine my parents were pretty spooked.
Yeah, I'd be fucking terrified. That's like...
I would be like, is my child possessed? Like, do I need to give my child an exorcism? Because something ain't right here.
Clowns is like literally the scariest thing
I
in
hate
the world
them.
too.
It's so weird because watching the new It movie didn't terrify me as much because he looks less like a clown.
Yeah.
But watching the original It movie with Tim Curry in it terrifies me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it. I can't deal with like clowns like when they look like actual clowns. But I love like peridot clowns.
What is that?
Peridot clowns?
What's that?
I'll have to show you. They're like really cute. Actually, I really want to dress up as one for Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Well, I didn't even know what it was, and I was like, okay. Just blindly supporting you. I'm like, yeah.
I reckon I could dress up as a clown myself, but if I saw somebody else dressed as a clown coming near me, I'd be like, go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the scariest thing I ever saw is... Hold on, I'm getting my wine. Okay. So, me and Mum were driving home one night, and where we used to live when I was a kid, it was like this long, like, highway. And I'm not even kidding, that it was probably like maybe like 10:30 at night or something. I don't remember where we were driving back from, but anyway, and I'm not even kidding, there was a clown walking up the highway, and there wasn't any houses around the highway or anything. It was just a clown walking up the highway, and it was so scary.
Was this around the time when there was just like clowns chasing people around?
No, like that's even weirder. I was probably like 11.
God.
So like
a couple of years before.
2008.
Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah. Crazy, hey?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about that time when I got my friends and I were like driving back from a party like out in like it was like out in like Greenbank, Jimboomba area, and then we were coming back to Springfield, and there was this car that was like following us.
Ew.
Yeah. I think there were all these other cars that came from this other like street that like started driving behind them, and they all looked like they were the exact same car.
That's weird.
Yes. And
that's
then,
like some cult.
Right? Well, it's about to get even more culty.
Okay.
So we were stopped at this set of lights, and all of these cars were stopped on the side of the road right next to the sets of lights, and as we were stopped, all these people with masks started getting out, and they were like, have you ever seen V for Vendetta?
No.
I'll show you the mask for that later. It's kind of creepy, especially when
Wait, what year was this?
I was like 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 2016. And yeah, they were just like getting out and like walking towards the car because we were like stopped, and I was like,
that's so scary.
And I literally said to my friend, I was like, drive, I do not care that is a red light right now, like it's about to just drive, there's no one around.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's like some like, I wonder if it was like some like initiation thing.
It was freaking creepy. I was like, these doors better be locked, bro. I was like, I'm not dying tonight.
Fuck.
Actually, I hadn't even made it to 18 by this point. I definitely wasn't underage drinking. Anyway. But yeah, well, I guess that's another spooky story.
Spooky little story. I really love the lighting for this, by the way. It's
yeah, I actually really like it.
It's really getting me in the spook mood.
It's moody.
Yeah. It's cool.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, the story that I remembered the other day. So this does have like a sad element to it. But I remembered it the other day, and I was like, I actually have to tell you about it, because it's like kind of like one of the more like paranormal things that I've had like happen that I can't explain. Because some of the more like paranormal things that have happened, sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, I can like figure out a logical explanation to this. But this one just like there is none. Anyway, the wine's getting to my head, I feel. Do you ever like when this how okay, I kind of have this all the time. It's like meta thought.
A what?
It's called meta thought, but it's worse when I drink.
What is meta thought? I don't know what that is.
It's basically like you're thinking about everything that you're saying and doing, but it's just so it's kind of like overthinking, but it's like you're viewing yourself in the third person.
I feel like I just do that all the time.
Yeah, me too. But I feel like when I drink, like for the first like hour of drinking, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing because it's gone. And then after like the second hour, I'm like, it's back but 20 times worse.
Oh really?
I'm like, so let's wrap
this
like
out. The more I drink, the less I think about what I'm doing. That's why I do really stupid things when I'm drunk.
But that feeling's so good.
I mean, it's good.
But we've had to become alcoholics together.
It's like good in the moment, and then you wake up the next morning and the memories start flooding back in, and you're like,
yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't really drink anymore
really
because
that person last night.
I love that why I said, yeah, I don't really drink anymore every episode we've been drinking. But it's actually the only time that I have been drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're like, me too.
Me too. Me too. That's so crazy. Who would have thought?
Me too.
I promise I'm not an alcoholic.
We're not alcoholics. What if this is like we're in an edit like 6 months from now and it's us like being
like
alcoholics.
Us in rehab.
Literally.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Spend a day with us in rehab.
We're going thrift shopping tomorrow, and I actually reckon we could do like a little like thrift shop.
I think we could. We could do a little vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could.
We could do a little vlog.
Yeah. Let us know if you want to vlog. 0 comments.
0.
They're like, please no.
They're like, please just go back home.
They're like, stay inside. We don't want to see you out. We don't want to come across you. Stay inside.
Oh wait. Anyway, tell me the story.
Sorry. Okay.
We just like keep going.
One day we will get through a story without a tangent. One day. We'll be 85. But
that's why it's because we've forgotten like the tangent that we were going to go on.
Yeah. And we're like missing like 17 teeth and we're like, look.
God, I hope not. I hope I've still got all my teeth when I'm
No, old. I would just love an excuse to drink anything out of a straw.
You know you can do that now.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not very socially acceptable. This is a tangent, so I'm sorry, I will get to the spooky story. But I have a really big obsession with up and goes at the moment. And I don't know what it is, but at any moment I just want to be having like 10 up and goes. 30 times a day, preferably.
Do you have this like where you'll just be like so obsessed with a meal for like 1 week or like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden you have a bite of it and you're like,
yeah, you wake up and you're like, this is disgusting and I can't eat this for another 7 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. I think I might still be hungry.
Same. We were just talking about this today, but
we just had ice cream.
We've had 2 ice creams tonight.
Yeah.
I've been ravenous all day.
But didn't you go back for seconds for dinner as well?
Yeah, I've eaten so much today. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I actually ate quite a bit for lunch. Like, it was like way too much food for me. I was actually like trying so hard to not like sit there and rub my belly in the middle of like the Guzman Gomez restaurant because I was like so full. But then I had to like get up and I had to go shopping, and so I was like, but then there was so many people.
I know, I found that so funny.
There was like so many people at the shops, and so I was just like walking really, really, really fast. And because I'd just eaten a massive meal and I was walking around really fast, I gave myself a stitch. I was like, who does this happen to? Like, honestly.
I've been there.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't fun. Because it was like, it wouldn't go away too. Because I kept walking fast. Because, like, people in the shops were just annoying me. Like, I swear to God, people just forget how to walk in a public space as soon as they enter a shopping centre.
The shopping centre has got to be my least favourite place in the entire world. The only time I like going there is when you actually don't need anything and you're kind of just there, like, to have a little wander, or if you're with someone that does need something. I love when, like, I love doing this with my mom. It's like she'll need to find an outfit for something and then I'll go with her and then I like styling other people.
Yeah.
But when I actually need something, I find it really stressful because there's too many choices. And one thing about me, don't give me a choice.
I'm very, like, particular. Like, if I'm going for a specific thing, like, I literally will plan out an outfit in my mind before I go.
Yes.
But then I will
you never find it.
Well, this is why I search for it online.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I literally will type in, like, if I'm looking for, like, a black leather skirt, I'll, like, literally just type that into, like, shops at that shopping centre and see whether the store stocks it, and then, like, I'll call them and ask if they have it in stock at that shopping centre.
You know what I've realised?
What?
I think that you know how there's, like, type A and type B people?
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'm a type B person and that you're a type A person.
What actually is type A and type B? I hear this a lot and I, like, actually have no idea what it is.
Type A.
Recording? Oh, it is. Okay.
Full disclosure, the phone died.
Yeah, we've been having technical difficulties, like, all night.
Yeah. So, back with our spooky
Yeah,
stories.
I need to hear the story.
Okay, so I was in the city one night and I was with my friends and we were in my friend's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my other friend decided that we would go for a walk. So I was with my friend Chris and then we went for a walk and, like, this is how I know that it was something else and not just anxiety, because we were in, like, the best mood. Like, we just had, like, dinner, we just had so much fun, and then we were just, like, walking around, just bored, and then we walked past this place and it was just, like, a normal building, like, it was in the middle of the city. So we just walked past this place and I was like, whoa. I was like, Chris, I have, like, a really, really bad feeling. I was like, I feel like something, like, really bad happened here. Like, I can't really explain it, but I just had this overwhelming, like, bad feeling. And I've only had this a few times before. Okay, I've just unlocked 2 other spooky stories in my brain by saying that. We do have spooky stories. So I was like, we said at the start we had spooky stories, so I was like, we will deliver. We will deliver for you. And we're trying to get through this with as minimal tangents as possible. We're trying our best.
We're trying our best.
No promises, but we're trying our best. So, anyway, so walking, and then I was like, whoa, like, something, I was like, I just feel like something really bad has, like, happened here. And then he was like, oh, nah, like, stop taking the piss, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, like, I'm being serious. Like, I feel like something really bad's happened here. Like, this just feels, like, evil and, like, bad. And then he was like, nah, like, I know you know, like, what happened, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, wait.
What?
Yeah, I was like, wait, like, what happened? Like, what are you talking about? Then he's like, oh, do you seriously not know? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, someone got pushed off the balcony here last night and died last night. Like, literally, like, where we're standing.
Where was this?
Not in the city. But yeah, how crazy is that? But I just can't even explain it. It was, and obviously super sad. But it was just this overwhelming feeling that something really bad had happened. And there was no other reason why I would think this, because it just looked like it was just amongst other high rises in the city. and it was just on the street. Like, yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And I've had a couple of similar things like happen before. It's like I can, yeah, I don't know if it's like paranormal, whatever it is, but it's like I can just sense when something like really, really bad happens.
Yeah.
Like one time me and Mum toured a house, and it turns out that the man actually killed his wife. I don't want to give too many details because it was like kind of not recent, but recent-ish.
Right.
But yeah, the man killed his wife in the house, and then we found out like after. But I felt it the moment I walked in. I was like, something really bad's happened here. It was an open house, so obviously they had to like disclose it.
Yeah.
And then the other one was, wait, you tell a story next.
Okay.
I've been talking too much.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh, the big sip of wine is suspenseful.
Actually, I'm going to tell one that you haven't heard before.
Ooh, okay.
Because I had something really weird happen recently after my surgery. So I had my surgery on the Thursday. Went back into surgery again on the Friday. And then I had a week off. And then I was supposed to go back on the Monday. Sunday night, before I was due to go back to work, I don't know what was happening. But and like I was on like pain medication, but I was only taking like
I was kind of gonna ask. I was like, is this
no, but it was like
your first painkillers?
So I'd taken pain meds like earlier on in the day, so it was like it shouldn't have been taking effect anymore.
Right.
And so that was like my first thought is I was like, is this like the pain meds? Like because they were like strong.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to invalidate.
Yeah. But it was like I was having one of those sleep paralysis things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically it was because the thing with me and Nat is when we experience sleep paralysis, it always starts out as a dream, and it's like you are present and you're like conscious inside this dream,
and it takes place in the room that you are currently in real life.
Yeah,
that's high
majority of the time. And it's like, or a room that you have experienced it in before.
Yeah, like childhood.
Yeah,
room or something.
Yeah. And so I was asleep in my bed, and I was I sleep with like a body pillow, so I like fall asleep like kind of curled up around my body pillow. And in my dream I was like paralyzed, and all I could do was kind of just like move like this, because that's like as far as like my restricted body could move.
Yeah.
And in my dream I don't know, it just didn't feel right.
Ooh.
It just didn't feel right, and I don't know what it was, but in my dream I kept like fighting against this like paralysis, and I would eventually get up and walk out to the main area where my brother and his girlfriend were like watching TV and stuff, and it was like it wasn't like they couldn't see me, but they just couldn't notice that something was wrong with me in my dream. And in my dream everything felt like slow motion, so everything I did had like a lag on
like
it.
You were high. That's how I feel when I'm high. I feel like everything's in slow motion. I'm lagging.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And it was like it was just like everything, you know, when it's almost like as if my body was being like dragged down. That's like how slow I was. And I was trying to get their attention and say like, hey,
help.
I can't, like,
me.
I feel really dizzy.
Yeah.
I could barely even get out of bed just now. Like, I need you to call the hospital, like something's
So
wrong.
you're still dreaming?
Yeah, this is all in my dream. And then they would finally pay attention to me, and then I would pass out and then wake up in my bed again, and it was just like a repeated dream that kept happening. And
That's
then
scary.
Eventually I kind of like woke up and I jolted awake, and I was like literally like sweating, and I'd only been asleep for half an hour. So for that entire,
Just all happening in half an hour.
yeah, I went to bed at like, I think it was like 8:30, woke up at 9 o'clock. So my half an hour, that dream was repeating itself over and over and over again.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then I finally got up and I was like, I don't feel good. Like, I actually do feel really dizzy. And I literally got up and I went and opened my door and I said, I don't know what the hell is in this room, but you need to leave right now. And then I went to the bathroom, came back to bed, and was fine.
Fuck. Do you think so someone was there?
I think so. I was feeling, but I don't know if it was a bad thing, because when I woke up, I wasn't paralyzed. I was only paralyzed in my dream.
Right.
And then the next day I went to work and I was feeling dizzy.
It might have been like a warning or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Because I kind of was thinking that, like, when you said, like,
yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't think it's, like, a coincidence that you had the surgery and then you had that dream.
Yeah. But it was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't understand about dreams and time is that, you know how you said that all that was happening in half an hour?
Mm-hmm.
I've had dreams that have literally, like, in my head been, like, 3 hours, but it only been, like, 20 minutes that I'm asleep.
Yes, that's what I mean. Is like this dream, it literally felt like it was on repeat for so long. And I woke up expecting it to be like freaking midnight.
Yeah.
And I'd only been asleep for half an hour. Like, I don't even normally fall asleep that quickly.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah. Anyways, that's my only like recent story, I think.
I can't get comfortable. I'm actually doing like 30,000 things right now.
Yeah, I was actually thinking like my butt kind of hurts.
Should we lie down?
Cool.
Trying to get more spooky little stories.
Didn't you say you had another like one where it was like that weird feeling?
Yeah, okay. So I was at Kangaroo Point, and I don't know why I said it like that. Kangaroo Point. I was at Kangaroo Point and I was with my ex at the time. This was probably like 4 years ago. Maybe 5, holy shit. Anyway, so we had gone for a walk. So we were living together at the time and we went for a walk and we stumbled across this like, it was like an apartment building, but it just, I don't know, something about it kind of like drew us to it, and it was kind of like a gothic style like apartment building, and I really like old like gothic buildings. So I was like looking at it, and then the gate was like this big like iron gate thing, and it was like really like old looking. And then there was like this little like hole that you could look through and you could like see the apartment. So I was like looking through the hole, and I'm not even kidding, it's literally like something was like drawing my eyes to the door of the apartment, and it felt like it was like drawing me in. I'd never felt anything like it in my life. And then all of a sudden I just got this like overwhelming feeling that there was something like evil and really, really bad. So I said to Alex, my ex, I was like, you need to like come here and like feel this. Actually no, I didn't say that because he is like kind of like a skeptic, so I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna see if he feels it. So I was like, come here and like look through like this door. And then he did, and he was like, so the door was like the gate I should say to like the outside of the apartment building, not someone's front door. And then we're just looking through someone's like, I'm like, this is so creepy. Like, yeah, the creep is you looking through this person's door. I wasn't looking through the door, through the gate. So he looked, and then he was like, whoa, like, I feel like something really, really, like, bad. And I was like, yeah, I felt the exact same thing. I wanted to see if you felt it too. And he was like, yeah, I normally, like, don't believe in this stuff. And he's like, but I feel like something really evil and bad like happened here.
Mm.
And I was like, me too. And he felt the same thing, like something, I don't even know how to explain it, but it like just felt like something was like drawing us in. And it felt really demonic. And then
I hate that.
it was so creepy. And then I like looked at the top of the apartment building and it said like something convent.
Oh.
Yeah. I forgot what it was called, but it was like, I think it was like Joseph's Convent, St. Joseph's Convent or something. So I was like, oh, so this used to be a convent and then they turned it into like an apartment building.
That's weird.
Yeah. So then I was like, let's get out of here. So then we started walking home and like the whole time the air between us felt like thick. Like it was just really weird because on the whole walk there, we were like joking, we were laughing, like we used to like always go on walks and just like joke and laugh around, right? So we were like joking and laughing, the air was like very light, and then on the way back, I can't even explain it, but the air just felt like thick and it felt like something was wrong. And we were like trying to like still make jokes and talk and stuff, but it just felt like something was off. And I was like, do you feel really weird? And he was like, yeah, I feel really, really strange. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something. Just trust me on this. And he was like, okay. And then I said like, I was like, if anyone has followed us here, respectfully, goodbye. And I'm not even kidding. It could have been placebo, but it literally just felt like the air just got like 10 times lighter. And it felt like whatever was following us left.
Oh my God.
And then after that, the atmosphere, like everything was great. But yeah, and he was literally like, I've never felt anything like that before. Because I would always like tell him like supernatural paranormal things, and he'd be like, oh, yeah, I don't really believe in that stuff. And then, yeah, so for him to be like, yeah, that's something messed up has happened, I know that it was real. Ugh. Oh yeah, and then even weirder, I looked up the convent.
Oh my God, yes.
And there was no information about it. There was only this old, so basically like how they used to keep like the news articles when the internet became a thing, they would put the old news articles into like a library catalog online.
Yeah.
So there was a news article from like 1902 or something, and it like mentioned it once, but there was like no other mentions of this old convent. And it was next to like a school, and obviously there was mention of the school, but the convent, there was like nothing about it. So I feel like something really bad happened there and just got erased.
That's wild. We should do some more digging.
Yeah, we should go there.
Yes. I want to
vlog.
I kind of want to do like a bit of a... See, this is the thing, it's like I'm scared of these things, but at the same time interested.
Yeah.
And I think it's the thing is that because we're so open to it, we kind of just have to know.
Yeah.
Like, we have to know about these things, especially when you have, like, such a weird feeling about a particular place. You're like, I need to know, or I want to know what happened here. It's like, and I've always wondered that, like, but I think, so, like, for example, like, the house that I grew up in, I had a lot of really weird experiences in. And so, when my mum decided to move back in there, I was like, what the hell?
You're like, why? No.
So like the first time that I went and like stayed there after, I was like, I really don't want to be here. But like I've not had a single weird experience there since, which is weird. But I think it's just a matter of like, things can kind of latch onto you, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And follow you. And I think places definitely hold energy, but I think, and like people can hold energy too, so it's like they can latch onto you, especially if you're in a really bad place in your life, or if you're just a vulnerable person. So like children are quite vulnerable, but so are people that are in like just bad times of their life as well, or just like people who are struggling mentally, people who, I don't know, are just like having a really like bad week or whatever. Like it's just like they feed off like negative energy, so it's easy for them to attach to you.
I think
depending on the entity, I guess.
I think even more empathetic people are more vulnerable.
Yeah, 100%.
Because we can sort of sense energy.
Yeah. And so I think, well, that's the other thing as well, like empathetic people. So it's like, I think whether it's like a positive or a negative like energy that's attaching itself to you. Like if you're just like in a negative space, like it's going to be something like negative. It's going to attach itself to you because that's like the environment that they thrive in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had all sorts of weird stuff happen in like the house growing up. Just trying to think. Oh yeah, that one, oh my god, that one story of so when I was like, I want to say like 10 maybe, so me and my brother, who was 2 years younger than me, were sleeping in mum's bed, and because I think dad was like, he'd been like out that night, and so we were in bed with mum, asleep, and like fast asleep, and I was having this dream that there was somebody standing at the end of the bed.
Ooh.
A man in a hat. Just the shadow of a man in a hat. Have you ever heard the TikTok people talking about the Hat Man?
Yeah, I don't have any.
This was the Hat Man. This is exactly like the photos I've seen of this Hat Man that people talk about.
That's crazy. Like everyone just has this shared entity.
Right?
Crazy.
So weird. So I was having this dream that he was standing at the end of the bed. And it was kind of one of those dreams that you have when you're like starting to become like conscious. And
this
so
is not good for the video. Sorry. I'm so uncomfortable and I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Continue. I just derailed the story.
And it was like one of those dreams where you have where you like you're starting to become like conscious, and so I kind of like woke up, but not to the point where I was like my eyes were open or anything. It was kind of just like that slow wake up where you just start to realize that you're like kind of only half asleep.
Yeah.
And I just remember having this like weird feeling, like I kind of like had that realization that I was only, you know, I was kind of like half awake, and I just had this weird feeling, and I woke up and I saw the guy in the hat standing at the end of my bed. And the weird part is, right, I don't know what he actually looked like because it literally was just a shadow.
Ow! Just his little hat.
No, so it's not like a top hat. It's literally like a wide brim hat, kind of like.
Oh, it's kind of stylish.
Yeah.
He's an incel, a fedora. He's like, "Milady." At the end of the bed, "Milady."
It was like kind of like an Akubra.
Okay, he's got money.
They are expensive.
Sugar daddy. You've lost out.
I was 10.
Oh. I forgot about that element. Your Honor. I've got. I need some more wine.
But yeah, and then so I see this thing and I'm just like, I go to wake my mum up. My mum is awake. She turns to me. She goes, "Did you see that?" Yeah.
No. Burn the house down at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, like, stuff like that, it's like there's literally no way that you can explain that, you know?
My mum and I are, like, weirdly connected.
Yeah, you told me before, like, you always have, like, dreams.
She'll have, like, dreams about, stuff happening to me. Like, she'll even have, like, she was having, like, really bad dreams about me when I was having sleep paralysis when I was living with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And she like messaged me. She would message me and be like, "Hey, are you okay?" I was like, "What the hell?" But yeah, the sleep paralysis that I had when I was, sleep paralysis is like literally the worst thing ever.
Sleep paralysis.
It's so scary. I remember the first time I had it. It was I think it was like 13, 12. No, it was 13. It was after my first concert.
Who?
Evanescence.
Love.
Yeah.
That's so iconic. That's your
Yeah.
first. That's so cool.
It's so good. Still love the t-shirt. Oh yeah, I wore it to your birthday last month.
Yes.
Yeah, so after my first concert, Mum and I get home. We're like chilling in her room. I think the both of us were very, very tired because, well, especially me, because it was a school night and I was like,
rebel.
Yeah, what a rebel. But like concerts go like quite late, and so I was like knackered, and Mum was. Are you making fun of me?
No, I just didn't expect to hear the word knackered. I haven't heard that in years.
Really? I say it all the time.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back.
Knackered.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, just pulled something in my neck.
Oh no.
That really hurt.
The slow drop.
Oh, I'm being really brave right now. I hope everyone knows. If I could get some attention for that in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. I have to stop saying the comments because it's so funny because it's just 0, but I just can't stop saying it because it's really funny.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, so we were like chilling, just like chatting, and I think we both just like drifted off to sleep. And as I was starting to drift off to sleep, I could hear somebody walking on the carpet.
Ew.
Yeah, I know, right? And I was like, I'm just gonna ignore it. I was like, I don't want to open my eyes. I'm not opening my eyes. And I ignored it, and it was like, just thinking about it. It was like they walked into my mum's room where we were both like kind of falling asleep. Mm-hmm. And she was already like freaking out. So I was on my own here, okay? And so they walked into the room, they walked by the foot of the bed, and it was like they kind of like walked down the side of the bed to like check on me almost, then walked back to the end. I was like, I'm just gonna ignore it. And then I felt like a pressure on my feet, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm waking up. And I opened my eyes and it stopped, and I was like, okay, it's gone, it's fine. Started to try and go back to sleep. Then I felt the pressure, but it was like all the way up until like my shins and like my knees. So I woke up, opened my eyes, went away again, and then tried to go back to sleep, and then it happened again, and it was just like the entire top half of my body all of a sudden. It was like it just like it radiated. It was just like this entire section from here to here. It was just like all at once there was just like pressure being put on me, and I couldn't breathe properly. Like I was
so scary.
I was breathing, but it was really strained, and I was scared. And I'd obviously never had this happen before. It's the first time it's ever happened. And I think it was more spooky because I was like, I heard those footsteps earlier.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get my mum's attention, but I couldn't move.
Oh, that's so scary, Liv.
And I literally it felt like because I was like trying to get her attention, I thought that I was like really, really trying to like scream.
Yeah.
And there was just no sound coming out.
Oh.
and I eventually managed to get out like little noise, and somehow that tiny noise woke my mum up, and as soon as she woke up, it went away.
That's nice.
Yeah. And the weird thing is that I was like, oh, like I must have just been imagining that I was like screaming or whatever. But my throat hurt.
Right.
It was the weirdest thing, and I was like, this is too freaking weird. And then from then on, like I was having sleep paralysis like fairly regularly. And I don't really get it much anymore. I get it maybe 2 or 3 times a year if I'm unlucky.
I think mine's the exact same as you.
Yeah,
I used
really
to get
don't
it
get it much.
I used to get it so frequently, and I remember you talked about it like at the start of our friendship. We used to get it a lot more often.
Actually, speaking of us two,
yeah,
and sleep paralysis, I have to tell that story of when I had it at the same time as you.
Yeah, that was messed up.
So Nat and I caught up one time, and I was telling her this story. I was like, oh, like a couple of weeks ago, because I remember we had spoken about sleep paralysis. And so when I saw you, I was like, I have to tell her this story. And I was having sleep paralysis, and like I said earlier, it normally starts out as a dream, and so I was like dreaming that this was happening, and it was like Nat and I were having a sleepover when I was living at Mum's house, which I wasn't living at Mum's house at the time. I hadn't been for some time. But we were both sleeping in my bed, and like I don't know what was happening, but somehow both of us were having like sleep paralysis at the same time in my dream.
Yeah.
And then I like woke up, and I was like, it's so funny because I've noticed like as I've gotten older, it's not that I can't move completely. It's like that my movement is kind of like restricted.
Yeah.
So it's like I can kind of like jolt like this or like turn like that, but it just feels like it's my entire body is straining. And so that's what was happening in my dream, and then I woke up, and then that's what I was happening. Do you know what's so funny? So my mum's quite religious, and you know the only thing that helps is if I say the Lord's Prayer.
True.
Which is like, I feel like that makes me sound like such a Bible person, but like it's, I mean, not that I'm not religious, because like I am, but don't shun me.
Shun is so funny. Don't shun me. I'm gonna use that. Don't shun me.
But yeah, the only thing that works is me saying the Lord's Prayer, which is funny because like I normally can't speak. So it's like this like whisper of like me saying the Lord's Prayer. It's like or like I remember when I was like a kid, my grandma used to, but yeah, anyway, sorry, before I say that, I was telling Nat about it, and then Nat was like, wait, when was this?
Yeah, so I had sleep paralysis the exact same night, and I hadn't had it in like 7 months or something.
Yeah, and me too. I hadn't had it in such a long time. So it was so weird. And we were obviously like telling each other this story. So we didn't even live anywhere near each other at that point in time.
Yeah, no.
So it was like weird that we were having that exact same experience.
Yeah. And the weird thing about it is that like normally I get the sleep paralysis if because I always lie on my side.
If you lie on your back,
yes,
you get sleep paralysis.
So sometimes I must like roll over in my sleep or something, and that is when I'll have the sleep paralysis.
Yeah, and so that's why I try and turn and move, even though it like hurts my body to like try and move, because if I turn to my side, then it's easier for me to kind of get out of it.
But the weird part is that this night when I had the sleep paralysis the same night you did, I wasn't on my back. So I literally think I just had it because you were having it about us.
Dude, that's so creepy.
Yeah. No joke. It was
That makes
really
it
creepy.
even creepier. I heard somebody say, this was like a thing that I heard from somebody, that they were like, they used to get it, and then this is how they discovered that you're not supposed to sleep on your back, is apparently that the whole reason that it only happens to you when you're sleeping on your back is because this is like a religious like theory as well, is that it's the devil trying to bring you down to hell. So it's like his like, because normally it's something evil, right? So it's like the demons that he has working for him are trying to, I guess, feed, like they're trying to feed off your energy basically and bring your energy back. I don't know if I believe this though, because I feel like this is something.
But
like,
also that kind of annoys me. Like, get away from my energy. I don't have enough energy to go around.
Yeah, like, did you give it to me? No.
Yeah.
The man up there did.
Stay away from my energy. Like, I don't have that much to begin with.
I don't have that much either. And honestly, I know you guys feed off negative energy, but like, do you really want mine?
Yeah, don't feed. It's like asking me first.
Take me to dinner first.
Yeah, don't just feed off.
Oh my
me.
god, have you watched Black Mirror? Not the newest season.
Should we go into the next episode and yap for a little bit over there?
Yeah.
Alright, we have it in us. Being like staring at you like this, like slurring. Alright, well, we're gonna jump into the next episode. So if you're watching this now, you'll probably see the next episode in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Spooky little session. And what should be the takeaway from this episode?
The takeaway from this episode, I feel like there's potentially a few.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on your back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.